know I had a nature in me to preach. I didn't know I had a gift to preach. But you know what? When you get under the voice of a real father, he has the ability to wake up things in you that are sleeping. And there was a preacher in me. She was asleep. But when I heard Bishop Jakes preach for the first time, the more I heard him, the more I would listen to him preach. I'd go to where he was, and I'd just sit in the audience and I'd listen. And then I'd send a little seed. I got his address. I put a little check in the mail because he was grooming me from a distance, mentoring me from a distance. And I kept in a distance for a long time. And we would work conferences together, and that's how we kind of really got to meet each other face to face. And so one day he said, you know, I'd like to bring you to Charleston, West Virginia. He said, that's where I live, and I want you to preach to my ladies. And I just like turned white as a ghost. I'm saying to myself, oh my God, I'm not a preacher. And the last place you want to preach for is in front of Bishop T.D. Jakes when you don't even think you're a preacher. But I went because I learned not to say no to God. And I preached, and God blessed. We ended up moving there. We were with him 2 years there. He moved to Dallas. We went with him to Dallas. We were part of that initial group. We stayed there 2 years. And then we went back to the East Coast, and we built our church with his blessing. And then he called us 10 years later and said, I really want you to come home.
Wow.
And so the rest is history. We went back to Dallas in 2010. We built the Potter's House North, and I'm amazed.
What's the website?
The Potter's House North, tphnorthdallas.org.
Because, you know, everyone's going to come and try to find you.
Yes, come on, come on. It's blowing my mind. And I just want to say this to people that are watching, people that have been faithful for years. Sometimes, you know, you do it and you don't realize that faithfulness is really going to pay off. Corey, it pays off. And I believe that there's people watching us today. You're pregnant with stuff. You're just full of all kinds of gifts and callings. And sometimes you just got to get in the right soil and under the right ministry, under the right leadership. And when you hear that sound, when you hear that connection, don't let nothing separate you from that.
Pastor Cheryl Brady, she come to feed you the word today. You know, usually I would close. I'm not going to close today. I'm going to let her close with the word just to encourage you. Go ahead.
For all of you that are listening, I want you to be encouraged today. And I want you to know there's things in you that eyes haven't seen and ears haven't heard. And God, if you'll allow him to sit on your life, ooh, it can be painful at times. Sometimes he's just sitting there. Sometimes he's pressing on you so tight. Tears run down your face. But I want you to know today, beyond the shadow of a doubt, if you'll let him sit there, he'll brood over you like he did over the face of the earth. Sometimes he sits heavy. He knows how much heat to put on you. He knows how much weight to put on you to bring the best out of you. I don't know who's watching today, but I want to tell you, your best is yet to come. And if you yield your life to him, he's going to wake up all of that stuff that's inside of you. And he knows how to open every door that needs to be opened. He's the man in your life. For all the ladies that are watching, he's the man. Let him get every door. For all the brothers that are watching, humble yourself under his mighty hand, and he'll exalt you in due season. I love you. Be encouraged today.
I love it.
Bless you.